Aloha, my name is Solomon Enos, and I'm here as an artist in residence here at UH West Oahu. And I am building an installation called Iwi Kuamo'o. It's a giant human spinal column. It's about 96 feet long, 4 feet wide. Within those dimensions, I'm able to fit the nape of the neck, the entire main part of the spinal column, and right to the lumbar and the coxal, the very end. So there's that tiny little fascinating little bones at the very end, which is our vestigial tails, you know. And there's something so primal about looking at it and studying the human backbone, because I think incorporated into the backbone is our past and our future. The materials that I'm using, which is lots of fun, is coral, which itself was a living material, which itself has many of the qualities of bone, you know, from a mineral perspective all the way, you know, for a range of reasons. But it's that white coral that's going to be sitting on these dark brown rocks, that's going to be underneath the Kapolei sun, you know, that's just going to get whiter and whiter and more bleached, and there's just going to be more contrast. And the, you know, the piece, I think, is going to really create a presence on campus. So what I was hoping and what I noticed from the students' participation was that initially I wanted them to be involved in the entire creative process. And so I wanted to create something that was easy enough to grasp, and it was doable in the amount of time and the amount of resources that we had, that would give folks a sustained sense of a connection of, in a very simple way, like, you know, so having them standing in line, passing stones. There was one group that only had 10 minutes. So they said, okay guys, get in the line and just pass stones. You're not gonna build the mural, but you are part of the mural. You're actually helping us to move material, so you're part of that process. And so that was, so we had more of a limited participation all the way to what we have today, which you have like a class until 11:30. You know, they were like, they showed up, and you know, it was over an hour and a half they were gonna come jump in there, as well as the class that we had yesterday morning. What I saw happening was people immediately looking at the work that needed to get done and collectively solving these problems immediately, and folks being able to toggle between different roles really quickly. So at one moment you're sorting, another moment you're laying things down, and another moment you're hauling things from point A to point B. So it's been neat to watch how everybody, you know, each student will kind of switch between these different roles. But the thing I really do want them to walk away from this process is the process, how you build, how you take a big project and break it into doable pieces, and how you build your team. You know, who are you working with? How do you interact with other people? And how, you know, that is such an important dynamic in, you know, in how we, you know, build our societies and how we build our futures together, is really understanding how best to work with each other. And those things are happening completely organically, and they're happening indirectly. And it's, you know, I think pretty much it's makahana ka'ike. You know, in the work, in the doing, people are figuring out who they are. And that's a win. Thank you guys so much.